What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Dark Mystic Ocean. If you are new here, my name is Kermis. I am a tarot card reader and a Vedic astrologer. This video is going to be about Venus in Aries. I am continuing the series of planets through signs. I have done Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter in Aries, and this is Venus in Aries. And it is a hot day in London today. And what a coincidence, we're talking about one of the hottest planets in space, which is Venus, in a very hot sign, which is Aries. So I think the omens are right. The nimitta is right. All right. So I need to talk about Venus in Aries. Now, Venus in Aries, there are two factors involved, the planet Venus and the sign Aries. Now, Venus in Aries, to give you an answer in one sentence, in a nutshell, it's not great. Okay, it's not a great combination. Reason being, because Venus primarily is a Jal Tattva planet. The composition of Venus, the temperament of Venus is water. Okay, it is a Jal Tattva Graha. Whereas Aries is a Agni Tattva Rashi. So just as soon as you begin, you know there is going to be a clash of energies. This is actually somewhat of a Gandanta. You know, a Gandanta is a position in the degrees wherein the water signs and the fire signs touch each other. That point is called a Gandanta. Any planet occupying the Gandanta goes in problems, creates difficulties in life, and special remedies are done for those planets. So Venus in Aries is kind of like a Gandant in itself, because Venus is water and Aries is a fire sign. All right, and this would happen even with Venus in Leo and Venus in Sagittarius. So Venus in Aries, let me first say the not so good things, and then I'll tell you the good things. All right, so the not so good things, as you've already heard, there is a clash in the base nature of the planet with the base nature of the sign. The Lord of Aries, that is Mars, is also not very friendly to Venus, though you hear a lot of Venus and Mars and attraction, and yes, all those things are there. But when it comes down to just plain friendship, Venus and Mars are nothing really special. They don't hate each other, but they're not really pally, or not really friends as such. Okay, so that's another setback you have with Venus in Aries. Venus in Aries makes one very impulsive in matters of love relationships, because Venus is the significator of love relationships. Venus is a significator of many things, primarily love. Your spouse. Venus signifies luxuries. Venus signifies comforts. Venus signifies the ojas in your body. That means your rejuvenation capacity. Venus signifies semen in men. Venus signifies anything related to sexual fluid in women as well. Venus is extremely important. Venus in a bad condition can actually set off mental conditions like schizophrenia, or being deluded, etc. So Venus needs to be very well placed in a chart. Venus also is a significant of vehicles, or can also signify a beautiful luxurious palatial home. So Venus is very important. Venus is extremely important. One of the key planets of creating the Mo and the Maya in today's day and age is Venus. All right, so Venus is controlling planet Earth by and large. Venus and Mercury, two planets. Okay, Vishnu and Lakshmi. That's why their worship is so important. So Venus is important, as you've seen, and it comes into this difficult warlike zone of Aries. It becomes even more problematic for Venus to be in, because the environment is not conducive. It's not very comfortable. Venus needs a watery environment or an earth environment for it to absorb, for it to balance itself out, for it to nourish you, because Venus is a feminine planet. Aries is a masculine sign. Okay, so you see, you have these several clashes with the sign. What it can do is it can make one very impulsive. It makes you jump head on in relationships, and it makes you fall out of love also quite quickly. So quick passion, attraction, getting into relationships, then breaking up really fast is a thing with Venus in Aries. Now, of course, the entire chart needs to be seen. A lot of other factors would have to be checked to actually come to a conclusion of what is happening in a person's relationship and personal life. But just Venus in Aries would do this. And if it's harmed, if it's being aspected by other malefic planets, if it's in houses like 8, 6, and 12, then this would be much more prominent. All right. So Venus in Aries does that. Venus in Aries is good. No, but which are the other bad points of Venus in Aries? Venus in Aries creates a lot of accident prone scenarios. So it can make you accident prone. You need to take care of your health. Venus, you need to take care of your eyesight. This is not a very good combination for eyesight. Venus in Aries, you need to have a sense of respect for people around you as well, because it can make you a little bit brash. It can make you outspoken, so you will think you're speaking the truth, but in reality you end up hurting a lot of emotions and sentiments. So you need to be careful with this. This is pretty much about the bad things I can remember. There are a lot of things, but don't really have the time for that. The good things of Venus in Aries: very good for doctors, very good for surgeons, very good for people who want to pursue pediatrics, very good for gynecologists, people who want to give motivational speeches, people who want to give advice, which is fiery in nature. Venus in Aries is very supportive. Venus in Aries is also supportive if you want to learn things like tantra, black magic, witchcraft. This is a good combination to have. Venus in Aries can make you look a little bit better than the average person. It means it increases the good looks in a person's chart. But of course, for this also, you need to see the horoscope well. But because Venus is beauty, Venus is charm, pleasantness, and Aries primarily signifies this portion, the head, okay, and even the face. This can add on to the looks of a person. Venus in Aries will always keep you attracted towards a, if not a younger person, but definitely somebody who exudes this young sort of energy. So you definitely get put off by somebody who's acting very old, who's acting not not very enthusiastic about life. So you definitely need to be with somebody who's a slightly extroverted nature, though your nature might not be quite extrovert, but you'd be attracted and drawn to these kind of people who are very hero like, who are very like, like the figure like Thor. You've seen Thor, the action hero. You'd be attracted to people like this. So Venus in Aries, overall, it's not that bad. You would have to see the entire chart. So for example, if this Venus in Aries is placed, let's say, in a good positive house like fourth house, where Venus gets digbal as well, then this would actually be helpful. This would definitely show that you are enthusiastic, you are fiery about your home, your environment, and you bring in a lot of love and energy within the home circuit. So this would actually be working for your benefit. But at the same time, this would show a little bit disturbances in personal life, because Venus is in a fiery sign, Aries, where it is primarily not very comfortable. So I hope you get a sort of understanding. Because this is just a planet in a Rashi, my explanation has to be very limited, because I will be adding on factors. Once you start going through more videos and you understand what is Aries, what is Venus in more detail, what Venus does in houses, then you just need to keep adding all the layers, watching all the videos, and then you will get the answer. So primarily, I'm making these videos for students who want to learn astrology. This is not for you if you're learning, if you want to understand what your Venus is doing in Aries in your chart. No, please book a consultation for that. And yeah, if you like such content, if you want to learn astrology, if you want to learn about tarot and other spiritual secrets, this is the channel to subscribe to. So subscribe to my channel, visit my website. All my details are over there: what consultations I give, what courses you can buy, what you can learn from me. Everything is available on the website. So take a look over there. And if you have any queries, any doubts, feel free to drop me an email as well. Please like this video, share it with your friends, astrology enthusiasts, and definitely drop in a comment about what your thoughts are. Thank you.